think I'd be a good mascot?
For this team?
Yeah.
That suit?
Yeah.
This arena?
Yeah, in this arena, this suit, and for this team.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Thanks to Skylar Cole for that stirring rendition of our national anthem. And we'll be right back.
I'm just saying, I make this in 2 days.
It is evident I do better when I feel like the world against me and think I should never win. Can I stop and pocket profit every hard that pushes me? He had to get it out the mud and rise up out the center me. Catch me early like Sunday school. Sunday school. Pastor play you a fool. Yeah, I just keep it cool. He tell me dirty. Ask for my dirty money. Talking wash away my sins like Jesus opened the laundry.
Hello, everyone. Proud to bring you Wednesday night coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. Joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. And we'll be getting the inside story tonight. Shams Charania is joining us at the broadcast table. Shams, it is so great to have you by our side.
Kevin, thank you so much. It's great to be here. I always love to follow the game, talk about the game. It should be a lot of fun tonight.
You'll give great insight. We can't wait to get going. And right now, a brief look at the power rankings here at the end of November. It's interesting to see how the teams compare. Take a look at the Spurs. They've been passed up, moving down to the 4th spot.
Well, I think for Los Angeles, they've sure made a statement here early on, outpacing some teams that were expected to be better, owning that top spot and defending it with pride.
Now let's check out our starters for the Los Angeles Lakers. The guard spots filled by Russell and Reeves. LeBron James is out there with Hachimura. And it's MP in at the center position. And for San Antonio, Sohan is the 4 with the lengthy Wembanyama playing the 5. The Cell in the wing along with Johnson. And it's Paul in at the point.
Damn, I got to come back against this nigga.
And despite having a generational talent in Wembanyama, Shams, the Spurs never skipping steps. They've got great detail to everything they do.
The Spurs draft and develop, that has been their calling card. San Antonio may not be a big free agent destination and magnet, but who knows, with Victor Wembanyama there, they are going to have the ability to attract players and potentially go after players in trades. They have a ton of capital assets, draft picks that they can trade. And Victor Wembanyama has the ability to be a generational star, like you said, Kevin. Players will eventually want to go.
Quickly, can you even go back to a time when they've added Wembanyama, they've added Lively in Dallas, the Thunder's Chet Holmgren, what he did as a rookie? These young bigs have been sensational to watch. The size that the league has added has been off the charts.
And the center position might just be back, but let's look at that 2023 NBA draft. Let's revisit that in 5 to 6 years. That could be a draft that eventually will be regarded among the very best.
And one thing to note, MP has vocalized his desire to be the top rookie in this class. He wants to outdo his peers every time he's on the floor.
And MP talked a big game, but boy, has he backed it up. He's absolutely hit the ground running and has been showing up his fellow rookies to this point.
And let's go over to David Aldridge, who has something to say about MP. D.A., take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. As you know, there's still a lot of season ahead, but we've got a couple of opposing rookies in this one. When I asked about tonight's matchup against a fellow rookie, MP told me he's made it a goal to prove that he's the best player in this class. He's got a lot of confidence, Kevin.
A ton of confidence, David, and that's something you got to have in this NBA. Los Angeles shooting their first free throw of the night. Free throw good, MP. And as the salary cap looks set to rise significantly, Shams, any major effects that you can anticipate?
It won't be like the year the Warriors signed KD. They're going to smooth the cap's numbers, and it's not going to spike quite the same. But these numbers will continue to get eye-popping when you think about player salary, and you have to keep in mind luxury tax and the new second apron that came into play with the collective bargaining agreement. That will play a part in how teams build, not putting yourself in a restricted position to continue to build winning organizations.
A lot of moving parts to contend with, but boy, a lot on the horizon. He hits both from the stripe. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. And he banks in the layup.
Fighting through contact. Not easy trying to corral LeBron when he's focused on scoring. Good luck with that.
For San Antonio, they've gone 2 or 3 here to start off the game. Late June, NBA free agency is such a busy time for you, Shams. During the start of that hectic period, walk us through your day. What's your life like? I've asked you this before in previous times you've been out here with us, but do you get any sleep?
I'm up 24/7 because the great part about free agency, Kevin, is you never know when you might get that call, you might get that text, when a player has committed, when a player has decided to go to a specific NBA team. That is what I live for. That's what I know the fans live for, and I'm one of those fans, so I want to make sure I know as well, and I'm able to inform in an appropriate, timely, responsible, and fair way, and accurately. So for me, there's not much wiggle room when it comes to sleep. I try to make up for it later. But NBA free agency, trade deadline, draft, those are time periods when I know I have to be on. I might be getting a call now, Kevin, actually.
Well, wait, I was just going to ask you. We're doing this game. I'm looking at your phone. It's lighting up. You're looking down. You're looking at the game. You're talking to me. You're doing two things at once.
I have to be multitasking at all times, Kevin. You know that.
Oh, it's the best. We have all these great foreign players. Maybe 3 of the top 5 players in the NBA are all foreign players, right? And so much was made of Anthony Edwards. Here's a 22-year-old American player who has maybe the charisma, the game, the everything you could package. It could be our next great player. Is there ever talk around the league about why are European players being so dominant? Where are the great young American players to compete against this great influx of international players?
The grassroots programs, you have to look at what happens abroad and in the States. You have to give a lot of credit to the way that they develop players over in Europe. In any of those regions, they do a great job, and those players are hungry, they're driven, they're passionate. They're trying to get here to the States and play basketball at the highest level in the NBA. And you see at the amateur level, there can be a lot of fluidity, there can be a lot of flux, and players are given so much so soon in America. So to be able to have that chip on your shoulder, to have the passion, and to exude the confidence that Anthony Edwards has, the younger generation of players definitely have someone in Anthony Edwards to look up to.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Butler against Wembanyama. And again, unable to change momentum here. LeBron passes to Butler. And that one, good. MP's got 9 points.
Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
And so it's Los Angeles with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And if you're just joining us, Sean, something that you probably thought about at one time or another. Did you think that was going to be your path?
Kevin, I knew at the age of 16 years old what I wanted to do, and this path I wanted to take an insider for the NBA because I love playing basketball, I love writing, and I had a genuine passion for transactions, for the behind-the-scenes stories. So to be able to tell that story to the fans, I feel like I am one of the fans. That's why I feel like I can relate to the fans, and so that's what inspired me mostly to take this career path that I've taken.
You're so connected. It is a pleasure reading you and hearing you.
Kevin, appreciate you so much, and just know the stories will keep coming.
So for the Lakers right now, Christie is out there with Austin Reed. Then it's Butler. Then it's Christian Wood. And it's Hachimura in at the 3 slot. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. You asked Greg Popovich about Victor Wembanyama, and he says Victor's a different player. He's got talent, so you don't want to take that out of him. I tried to do that with Manu Ginobili, and I learned my lesson. Just shut up and let him play. Victor does some amazing things. His game is all-encompassing. Kevin?
That's a great way to put it, D.A. It is all-encompassing. Wembanyama is one of one. Hey, thank you for the report. And Shams, what an absolute delight it has been having you courtside with all of us tonight. Thank you so much for taking time to join us. It has been a true pleasure.
Thanks so much for the invite. I can't wait to do it again sometime. I'm honored. I'm privileged.
Oh, we are going to hold you to that. Thank you again. Always so much fun to have Shams join us. No one with a better pulse on the NBA.
Man, Shams is always the first guy to know about the big moves around the NBA. Love hearing what he has to say.
Here's Reeves following the basket by MP. James connects from deep.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
And they pick up two.
And few defenders to ever play in this league have the ability to slow Wembanyama inside.
James kicks to Butler. Right through contact, MP.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
James against Paul. To the paint, 5 to shoot. And Wembanyama throws it down. You talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Spurs out in front, leading by a point. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment.
It is a wonderful night for basketball and a wonderful time to get a quick, wonderful rundown of how the wonderful West looks early on in this wonderful season. Is that too many wonderfuls?
No, you're wonderful.
Looking at San Antonio, they've had some hiccups early on, but I don't think that takes away from the potential of this team. With their talent and coaching, they could easily mount a challenge for the top spot before it's over.
Now let's take a look at this San Antonio Spurs game, which has been very competitive.
They've been choosy when hunting for shots, guys. I like that. Trying to capitalize on every single possession.
Yeah, you love the consistency in their approach. Really methodical. That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. MP really making a difference here.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
Zohan is the 4 with the lengthy Wembanyama playing the 5. The cell in the wing along with Johnson. And it's Paul in at the point guard. So that's who Greg Popovich starts the second half with. Analytics or the eye test? The optics or the numbers in front, Greg? When you're judging the performance of a player, what kind of criteria do you use?
Well, an MVP candidate recently said, my eye test tells me this guy's a terrible defender, but the analytics tell me he's a great defender. I'm confused, and I often feel the same way.
Here's Butler. Oh, MP makes it look easy.
The desire to win, it fuels MP. He doesn't let anything get in his way.
Paul surveying the floor. Here's Wembanyama for 3. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. As we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ballgame.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Here's Russell with the 3. Traps in the tray. Russell's got 6.
Guys, you can just about count on it. If you score on Russell, you better believe he's looking to come right back at you.
Ball finds Wembanyama. Rebounded by the Lakers.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Here's Butler. Rebound San Antonio. Wembanyama's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. And Clark for the Lakers. Their last 2 seasons ended in playoff losses to the Denver Nuggets.
And I tell you what, they fought hard both times, Kevin. The point differential was only 24 points over the 4 games in 2023 and just 11 points in 2024. LA actually led most of the 5-game series, but weren't able to advance.
MP, no good. San Antonio's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. A 3 from Wembanyama. Hachimura grabs the miss. And so it's Hachimura who brings up the ball for the Lakers. Butler is screen on ball. Russell passes to Hachimura. Here's James. James absorbing hits on the drive.
How many times have we seen that? I mean, LeBron going right through and into the defense and finds a way to power through the contact as if he hasn't even been hit.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about.
Somebody had to have rhythm.
A different look now for San Antonio. Castle. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
They bullied the defense here in the paint. Look at all of those buckets inside. Just hard to defend in the paint.
The shooting's been great, but also how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
So for the Lakers right now, the guard spots filled by Russell and Reeves. Rui Hachimura out there with LeBron James, and it's Butler in at the 5. So, Greg, the Spurs last year began 15-56, but it was the ending that they're really hanging their head on. They won 7 of their last 11 games.
And over that closing stretch, Wemby averaged 27 points, 13 rebounds, 7 assists, and 5 blocks. A small glimpse into the potential of this young superstar. And really, the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. You're much better off making him go to the line.
Looking at who's out there now for the Spurs. Wembanyama, he's checked in for Barnes. Johnson comes in for Castle. And it's Paul in for Trey Jones.
Well, the defense tries to collapse on MP's drive, but he just refuses to back out.
That one is off. The Spurs making a switch here. Sohan's checked in. No good on the second free throw. And one thing the Lakers are so adept at, Greg, inverting their sets to have different players start the action.
Yeah, it takes a high level of basketball IQ to do that on the fly. Makes defending the Lakers a nightmare. You never know how they'll attack you. And you talk about building a legacy. That's MP's mindset, not just for himself, but for this team.
And the first one drops.
He's simply just willing himself to the line here.
He makes 1 of 2 that time. You know, Greg, with the combination of Wembanyama and Coach Greg Popovich, the Spurs should be a great defensive team.
Yeah, it's hard with a young roster because all 5 guys have to work in unison, and often someone's going to make a mistake.
Butler with the ball. Sohan's there from the low block. And it's Butler missing. Knocked loose. Butler with the steal. Tough shot inside by MP.
And that was good defense there, but in the end, MP's offense just a little better.
Johnson outside. Pass to Vassell. Ball outside. The three from Johnson. Rebound by Butler. Lakers trail by 8. To the middle, over Paul. And MP gets it to go on the assist by Russell. MP's got 21 in the game. Spurs have gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. Floats it up for Wembanyama, finishing the alley-oop.
The perfect lob partner. Wembanyama with elite hand-eye coordination.
MP against Wembanyama. James dishes to MP. Butler can't get that one to fall. San Antonio leading by 8. Ball finds Johnson. LeBron against Wembanyama. And the foul called on MP. That'll be his second foul of the game. There's 1:26 left in the fourth quarter. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. And Wembanyama gets it to go.
They had a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates.
That was something to see.
Oh, man, MP to be young again.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Vassell, the pass to Paul. And here is Johnson.
I knew I was going to lose coming back playing this motherfucker. My defense raggedy.
Wembanyama, a screen on Reed. Vassell, no good.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
I'll tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Here's Paul. Guys, you've got to think a basket here would seal.
No question. That would be all she wrote.
Pass to Wembanyama. The three. And again, it's San Antonio with a three.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Johnson. Offensive rebound. The three. Paul's shot is off. Russell with a wide open look. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. And we'll see you next time.
Well, I knew we weren't going undefeated for the rest of the season.
Some nights, the shots don't fall.
Tough result. Now get over it. You circled this one on your calendar. You wanted it bad, and you lost. So what does that tell us? It tells us to get back on the horse and get it right next time. We're going to see plenty more teams led by top young players. Competing at this level is never easy and always worth it. You want to prove you're one of the best rookies in the league, right?
Of course, 100%.
Then fail better than them too. Don't make the same mistake twice. Learn from this, grow, and come back stronger.
I got you, Coach.
They're a good team, but we got you. So we're going to win. Time to turn the page, MP.
And we welcome you to a special night of regular season hoops. This one counts as part of the NBA Cup.
Now I'm gonna win this motherfucking game, raggedy
I'm
motherfucker.
Brian Anderson, Allie LaForce on the sidelines. And a look at the stats for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And a stat to focus on is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been working on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot better on D.
Here are the starters for Oklahoma City. Shea and Caruso are the backcourt pair. Holmgren is out there with Williams. And it's Dort in at the small forward position. And for the Lakers, Russell and Reeves teaming up in the backcourt. Rui Hachimura is out there with LeBron James. And it's Butler in at the 5 spot. Well, Doris, we got a clash at the 5 spot here tonight. Can't wait to see these centers go at it.
B.A., there was once a point in history where we were talking about, is the 5-man phased out of the game? And all of a sudden now you have several MVPs who occupy the position. It is unequivocally going to be a special matchup tonight.
Now here's Dort. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's blocked by Butler. Now the Lakers moving it up. The shot's good on the assist by James.
Well, MP goes through the defense for the score. Wow.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I did briefly speak with J.J. Redick. and he acknowledged that they're facing one of the most dynamic players in the league in Gilgeous-Alexander. He said there's no way to defend him with his speed and movement. We need to be ready to rotate and help on every possession. Still, he said they're all looking forward to the challenge.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Now, here is James. In his last outing, 10 points for him. Well, Grant, even though it looks like LeBron could play forever, he stated that he doesn't have much time left.
Well, it's unbelievable that he's sustained this level of excellence for as long as he has. I would be surprised if you see this type of longevity ever again. Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Butler on the wing. And the foul on Alex Caruso. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. Now Reeves. To the paint. Just 5 on the clock. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. MP's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Oh, MP. He got that tweener working.
Outside, Williams. First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing, guarded by Russell. Holmgren. Second chance effort, and it's blocked by Butler.
Great defense. The activity of MP, so impressive right there.
Russell to pass to James. Outside Reeves. Over Dort. Shot is good by Reeves.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Now here's Caruso. And so far, he's averaging 7 points a game. Dort for 3. And another 3 for Oklahoma City.
You can see the work Lou Dort has put in to make himself a threat from 3. That's a pretty looking shot right there.
Russell to pass to Butler. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Hachimura outside. Pass to James. That shot's good. Russell making the play.
LeBron worked tirelessly early in his career on improving his range shooting, and boy, it has paid dividends.
Doris Chet Holmgren was one of the more highly touted guys coming into the league in a long time.
He was, BA.
Los Angeles leading by 3. Russell and Reeves teaming up in the backcourt. Jackson Hayes is out there with Butler. And it's Christie in at the 3. That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
Yeah, terrific take by MP. He's just punishing them on the drive.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Russell. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Off target with the 3. And so it's Butler who brings up the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. Well, when this game is over and done with, they'll be off to Utah to take on the Jazz. They're kicking off a 4-game road trip. Gilgeous-Alexander against Russell. A nice shot by Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 7.
Well, that's SGA in a nutshell right there. Quickness, length, guile, finishing on the interior.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, the 11th pick back in 2018, has developed to the point where he is in the MVP conversation. His coach, Mark Daignault, said he's improved every year. He's been in the league. It's a testament to his humility. He looks in the mirror, he sees what he needs to improve on, and then he works at it. Brian?
All right, Allie, thank you. Gilgeous-Alexander's shot is good.
Well, let's remember that at 6'6", Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Out of this world, MP!
MP, what a fancy finish.
And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Pass to Williams. Here's Joe. No points yet. Williams, a screen on Reeves. 4 on the clock. Joe, the pass to Williams. And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
Yeah, I love the energy and aggressiveness I've seen from them on defense. They're really getting after it with all these blocks.
Yeah, and I also love the intensity they've shown on the glass early on. Keeping plays alive, creating second chance shots, that's nice.
Basket counts.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
Thunder trail by 7. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. He's got 9. Pass to Williams. And another miss by Oklahoma City.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense. His elite drive and kick ability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
Holmgren, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Caruso comes in for Winslow. Pass to MP. Takes one from 10 feet. Here's Christie. And there's James from the arc. Oh, James knocks down the triple.
We often see LeBron James with the ball in his hands creating for himself or others. That time, a little catch and shoot, the easy one for LeBron.
Outside Joe. Over Reeves. Offensive rebound. Holmgren. Holmgren for 2.
And this is what Coach wants to see from Holmgren. Outworking the defense to get a second chance look.
And we've got a timeout call. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. The Lakers on top, up by 4. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Fairly easy stretch for them. Could even have some blowouts, allowing them to rest their stars a little bit.
That would be their best case scenario, but then again. And let's turn our attention to tonight's game. The Thunder find themselves in a real battle.
My bed is the best.
And that'll do it for us.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here, guys.
He was getting into the lane easily that first half. It's just relentless.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far, the defense has not been able to counter it.
Taking a look at Oklahoma City. Shai and Caruso are the backcourt pair. Kenrich Williams is out there with Lou Dort. And it's Holmgren in at the 5, roaming the paint. Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear on what it means. Honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But basically, it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current systems. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. Holmgren, the pass to Caruso. Back to Holmgren, launches a 3. Oh, the long ball from Holmgren.
Well, the very definition of a stretch big, right? Chet Holmgren comes in with the reputation as a spacer.
Butler passes to Reeves. From deep. The Lakers with the rebound. The shot's good. Butler's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Russell. On the wing, Caruso. He shoots. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. Caruso's got his first points of the night.
Wow, what a start to this half. 3 for 3, dictating the pace on the offensive end. They're rolling early.
Here's Russell on the take. Yep, that one goes. And the Lakers lead by 3.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
This past offseason, OKC decided to move on from their former first-round pick, Josh Giddey.
Yeah, the 6th overall pick in 2021. Giddey is a talented player with good upside, but fit is so important in the NBA, and the Thunder knew his talents would be better suited elsewhere.
Here's MP. Russell deciding where to go with it. Shot from the wing. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. Russell's got 7 points. Thunder trail by 3. Right around 3 minutes into this second half. Pass to Holmgren for the tie. Rebounded by the Lakers. MP's got 5 rebounds tonight. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Thunder have some grit. Coach Mark Daigneault said we compete, and on nights we aren't, we get back to that very quickly. The competition level and the willingness to do it together is the foundational piece. Brian?
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thank you. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by.
And this is where Holmgren is such a scoring threat. His size can make interior shots easier to find.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over.
Nice try. It's all good.
Some changes for Los Angeles. Hachimura, the pass to James. From deep, MP. The shot's good on the assist by James. And the Lakers lead by 8.
And they keep attacking from the three-point range here in the second half.
The Thunder have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. We've got Gabe Vincent, Butler out there with James. Then it's Rui Hachimura, and it's Russell in at the 1. That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now, because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
The officials were right on top of that one.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Lakers.
I mean, those swats, they can get into your head, make you think twice about shooting it. So it's about more than just those block numbers.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
And the Thunder making a change here. Holmgren, he's checked in for Williams. Williams comes in for Winslow. Lou Dort, he's checked in for Joe. And it's Alex Caruso in for Wallace. Basket's good.
Yeah, when we talk about MP's unlimited potential, we're referring to nights like this one.
Russell against Gilgeous-Alexander. Strong finish by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Can't ask for a better look with the game in the balance.
Los Angeles leading by 6. Outside Russell. If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Here's Butler. Holmgren with the block.
And you can't forget about Holmgren's reach, especially when he's nearby on defense.
Dort, the pass to Williams. Takes one from 10 feet. And no good, trying to use the glass. And so James will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. The shot by Butler, no good. Thunder trail by 6. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Pass to Holmgren. The 3. The Lakers with a rebound. James passes to Butler. Shoots over Holmgren. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Butler's got 12 points here in the second half.
You can see inexperience does not prevent MP from finding his spots and capitalizing.
Gilgeous-Alexander, 2 points. That one goes.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Austin Reeves is checked in for Vincent. Outside Butler. Oh, look at MP doing his thing down there.
What a quality possession. MP cashing in down low.
Thunder trail by 8. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 32 points. Los Angeles has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the 4th. Here's James. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
At his size, LeBron is a handful inside, and sometimes you can't help but foul him to try and prevent that easy bucket.
And he ends up missing both free throws. Oklahoma City has gone 3 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the 3rd quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Hachimura covering. And it's in. What a beautiful shot. Brings him within 3.
That's a big-time bucket. Lou Dort has unshakable confidence.
Butler and screen on Williams. And there's James from the arc. Gets the 3 to fall.
King James with ice water in his veins. An absolutely breathtaking player.
And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, Mark Daigneault was just reviewing the plan with his team, and they were blunt with their team, telling them if they want to win, the comeback has to start right now. They can't waste any possessions. Plus, they told the players, we need some stops. A very direct way to communicate, Brian.
All right, Allie, thanks once again.
Well, there's a level of aggressiveness that you must contend with Gilgeous-Alexander on the offensive end. You love to see him force the issue.
A perfect trip to the line narrows the gap.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
That's his second personal foul. The 4th team foul.
So the first one drops, and that puts him up 5.
Guys, I don't see how you can't be excited about the future for MP. This guy's got a great head on his shoulders. His first focus is winning, and you don't see that often from a young man this age.
And another miss by Oklahoma City.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. You just missed it.
Good on the first, and that increases the lead to 6. And he's unable to get the second one. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Dort. Oh, he nails it! And now they trail by just 4.
My goodness, Lou Dort in the clutch. We see you, young sir.
And an intentional foul right there. Ooh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though.
MP, pressure moment.
And he can't make the second free throw either. Missed them both. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. They're losing by 4. From a a coaching perspective, what are the keys to focus on here?
The strategy is simple. Get a quick score and foul right away.
Everybody has got to be in the exact perfect position defensively, and execution has got to be on point.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Russell. Cash! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
This is what everyone wants from Holmgren. Attacking without reservation on offense.
There's 10 seconds left in the fourth. Butler, a screen on Williams. Here's James. Oh, he got it! He got it!
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
So it's a narrow victory for the Lakers, pulling it out for the W. And how about that?
Yeah, I'm about to get off this game before I lose today. I need to practice on the off court.
While they've been dominant so far, it's single elimination going forward. A whole new game. But I do like their chances.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and all of our crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching this 2K Sports